May the enlightened always keep...
May the enlightened bless you.
Good day.
Greetings! May the word of St. Matthias guide you.
Have a nice day, sir.
Have you heard Father Aloysius' sermon? A bit...
Did you know the great Cecilius was in the city?
Can I?
No, thank you.
If you will excuse me, I need to go to the church.
If you will excuse me, I am due somewhere.
Have you had the opportunity to meet the Cardinal?
May you always walk in the light.
Have a good day. I must go.
Have you heard Father...
I must go. I am expected somewhere.
Can...
No, thank you. Hello. Are you Master Lorenzo?
Indeed, sir. What do you want from me?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I have a few questions for you. We're looking for a young naut called Alba. We were told that you're her father.
Alba. What a stupid name. Her real name is Clara, and yes, she is my daughter, although she chose to deny me.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Theleme. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by the Nauts. Do you think she could be guilty?
Espionage? I can't believe it. But treason? How can it be denied? She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Some inquisitors are specialists in hunt. That's certainly the case with this Johannes. He will bring her back to me, and she will return to the convent in Theleme.
Do you know where we could find him? Maybe he could help us.
His last message was about a missionary camp where he had followed her near Wench. I'm sorry, I can't.
Thank you, sir.
If you find, I hope we're...
I'll leave you, sir.
He talks about Wenchavier, the village of Katasach. There is a mine shaker's camp nearby. Shall we go there?
us thank the enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Hello there. My name is Desade.
I am Captain Lissandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Yet your face seems familiar. How odd. Well, what can I do for you?
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that.
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? The congregation is good at keeping its secrets, isn't it? This story...
25 years. 25 years since the Nauts brought a woman who was
I remember. And yet it wasn't the first time. But on...
So you can understand why we'd like to learn where this captive came from.
Yes, yes. I have seen more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. But what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time, so I don't see how I can help you find out where this woman came from.
You said it yourself, Captain. You've come across more than a few Nauts looking for their parents. Seaborn, Sea-given, all of them were torn from their roots, even if they found a new family. And you've clearly had the same experience.
Absolutely. You are indeed the child that was born on our ship. You speak like one of our own. Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village, of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost, I suppose. All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. Desade was loving. She raised you with tenderness. And today you learn she is not your real mother. I'm sorry.
Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress. You're excellent. And all. Thanks for your visit. You're excellent. Thanks for your visit.
These islanders are drunk.
On your way. As for you, savage, if you...
What?
Sorry. but we're entering a...
Oh, yeah.
Our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
This is the man we saw at the quarry. We must stop him.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
Come on. Let's see what you... Come on. Let's see what you're capable of.
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Surrender. You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
You are a high-ranking member of a criminal and you did not hesitate to order the gallows await you. Unless you decide to...
I won't say a word.
If you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Serene.
make it for you.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Was the captain we arrested transferred to you?
Yes. And we began to question him. It appeared the governor tasked him with weakening the natives. They were trying to poison the natives.
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. His letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to comment.
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable methods. Is there any news on Egon? We're no longer certain it's even a person.
Even though that... Alas, for now, the captain doesn't want to tell us any more. So, we're waiting for answers. I need your help in...
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furious... They accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is quartermaster. He's an honest man. I'm not saying that the Admiral is... Whatever the case may be, the Admiral is threatening to refuse. This will not only hurt... We need someone...
Yes.
Desarde, what can I do?
Manfred, the quartermaster, was one of your ships hijacked by the guard.
The Trident and its crew were common. We will not let ourselves be threatened by these land pirates. The Guard has no idea who it is dealing with. I've already sent several of our warships to board the Trident and release its crew. The Guard's taken on...
I understand, Admiral. But Quartermaster Manfred was... That's why he asked me to investigate. The Guard never gave the order for such an operation.
So these mercenaries do not even know how to manage their men? Remarkable. We will not deal with the Guard until Manfred cleans up his ranks. No more of these hireling thugs will set foot on my ships. The nobles will just have to do without their bodyguards.
I will tell them, Admiral, and know that I am fully aware of the problems that caused this act of piracy. Not only for the Guard, but for all the nations on this island. I will do everything to find those responsible.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will eagerly await your news. Anything else?
I need to be going. The Admiral knows that we can't do anything without the force of the Guard. By prohibiting them from transport, she is putting everyone at risk, leaving us to take care of the problem.
Imbecile! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desade. I've come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Blood?
It is true. But my powers of healing are far...
And you travel with a mind shaker. Strange.
I am Bishop Petrus, but I am not a mind shaker.
There are people wearing the same...
Missionaries? I was not aware. I'm only...
He is not a bad man, Donegad. Even if his beliefs are foreign and strange.
Then
My cousin suffers from a terrible...
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them, and of course, the village folk would not.
And it was also at that time the Tenland started.
There are many wounded, and recently, many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village...
Let's go and see this master hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks. Good day. Are you the master?
Beortir tu madre, Naixe. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
The Donegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very... The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack... Of late, they attack us. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally during the attack.
What do you mean?
That the...
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away, to destroy any nests that I found, but still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. Distress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children...
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find a
I will go and see them. I must be go. I'm in need of... I believe I can help you in your...
You must destroy their arm. I would have taken... I did not. You must...
I thank... Isn't it odd that the...
Yes. Yes. This...
What do you know?
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaig say, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
I must be... Katasachet Vi... I'm in need of...
I hear.
Look, I really...
I regret I can't...
I must... I'm in... Is there anything that...
Besides destroy... You're not here.
I must be... Here is your weapon.
Thank you. It belonged to me. It may be during my walks. I saw...
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong. I placed traps all around it, but all were avoided. He is clever.
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you mean?
That he was brought here to attract the others and make them rage. By men, the Renaig say. But I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to voice these thoughts. I feel it, nothing more.
What do you know about the missionaries?
The mind shake. They speak of all that they want. They want to make us their words. They followed.
Have you tried to find...
No,
I must be going. Good day. My name is Desardet, from the congregation.
Yes, my little brother.
Your Denegad asked me...
This is true? I hope.
Can you describe...
Yes.
Can you tell me...
It was true.
And...
No.
Did your brother...
No, I can't. He did.
But it's still...
But he told me...
What do you...
He could have, but he knew.
You think that...
I don't...
I will... I must be... Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mind Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights, but she never returned.
Do you know where she usually...
Certainly. In the clearing.
Is there anyone in the...
No. No,
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful.
What do you think?
She might have been attacked by...
You think it might...
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope, they were...
But you think that they might... Was your sister fond of a young fisherman who also disappeared by any chance?
They have known each other since they were little. Like all the children of the village, they have always been friends.
Only friends?
Yes. He defended her when the Mindshakers wanted to take her. But she is promised to another.
I couldn't care less about her reputation. An engagement can be broken. If you know anything at all...
I have told you all I know. My sister is certainly wounded somewhere, or taken by the Mindshakers.
Very well. Time to get on with my investigations. Tell me about the Tenmans, about their attacks.
Before, I only very rarely came across the beasts. We knew their nesting grounds and kept clear of them. But now they are everywhere and they attack everyone. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing where we pick berries. Very far from their...
Do you know how to fight them?
No.
Very well.
It is possible.
I must leave now. Given the presence of the Tenmans in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
It is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Protect me in this battle!
what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri. Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured.
She was called a Relwyn.
Of course.
Could you tell me more about
I was not the head of the clan, but I remember all our warriors. It was a dark day.
So my father died too.
Yes, Slan. Your mother's sister. She was never able to match her sister. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her power.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me, but others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nothing. I must...
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others. There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes.
Oh. And what do you...
Ulan told me that she...
Ulan, she says that he loves... Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading to... I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I'm extremely grateful.
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals. It looks like she may be in danger.
Let's go and help.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something...
We are glad we arrived at the right...
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Denegad of Vignamri?
Yes.
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your...
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or rather, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tirce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and so I watched her suffer.
Petrus, I cannot hold it again.
No, you don't understand. She's the only woman I've ever...
Everyone loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. What's more, all is well now. The child of Tia Fradi has returned home. And with him, you are home.
Petrus.
Thank me.
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past. You were manipulative, and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what...
My child. At least I've done something good. For I hope the enlightened will remember this when I stand before...
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Hey, who goes there? Who are you? And what are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
My name is de Sade. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I was sent to find a young Naut, Alba.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. but this savage will soon tell me where to find her.
Listen, we're not here for a simple family issue. The stakes are much higher. So I must ask you to stop this hunt so we can find Alba.
I made a commitment to find this young woman and bring her back to her father. I will not give up so easily. I have been promised a substantial amount of money. And I care about my reputation.
I understand, but you are aware of the fact that your order has suffered a major setback lately. And I'm afraid your involvement in this case will only make things worse.
You could be right. I may be in over my head. Well, I'm going back to San Mateus. I leave you this savage. Have fun, and happy hunting.
Let's free this poor man quickly.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet. He would have killed me.
You're probably right.
You saved me. I owe you answers. Meet me in...
Good day. I'm the legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this isle.
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome.
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls. We have constructed the perfect village in this protected paradise.
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks?
I didn't know those creatures were given. We offered them our help.
In exchange for something?
Of course. These to chase only...
You haven't been victim?
On occasion, yes. But...
You seem to assert that the attacks of these... Whereas these are creatures that...
These are familiar. These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the... sending them against these poor people. Then there is only one...
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those... No,
The Denegad of this village wishes for you to depart.
And you expect us to... To leave would be to abandon the simplistic...
No. The Denegad of this...
And to... No.
I must... We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us something... One more thing.
Yes?
I must... I need a bit of practice. The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area. Out at dawn. I should come back later. I need a bit of practice. I need a bit of practice. Basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half-eaten by beasts. Our 2 lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail. That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of.
Things are about to get dicey!
3 corpses. One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The 2 others are more recent, a man and a woman. Our missing couple, no doubt. They were dragged here and bound alive. Tragic. Missionaries use such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Now you understand why some of us fight against Dirinaigse. Their words are always sweet, but all they bring is death.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
You are the ones who saved me from... I owe you...
We're looking for a Naut girl.
But I promised Albert...
And you risked your own... If we do not...
So she was right to be afraid. I led her into the... If you have one of you...
Thank you.
Did you want any...
I must go.
Do you have any news? Oh no. Nah.
I found her body in the lair.
But how could she have been surprised by the beast?
She went out to meet the young fisherman. I'm so sorry.
I must bring her back.
You should not go...
I shall follow your counsel.
I must leave now.
Well, on Almanawi.
I found him, but...
He knew
He had a liaison. They must have found both of them.
How I must
With the body of the... But it is...
I have a duty.
I must be...
Here is the cave that our protege told us about. Someone camped here. Probably the child.
Look, the poor girl. And the Tirse. The beasts have killed her.
If we hope to retrieve Captain Reuben's logbook, we should search her.
Going by Albert's diary, Reuben had planned his attack well. He began by putting pressure on her using her father, then our investigation. It's because of us that she fled New Serene, and because of her father and Johannes that she left San Mateus.
We were played like novices. The captain used us for his own schemes, and this girl is dead.
He will have to report to us. We should return quickly to New Serene to talk to the Admiral.
to Sarday.
Our investigation is well underway, but
What do you mean?
We found Alba. In fact, her captain used us, and it's because of us that she fled. She never stole documents or tried to sell you.
So, are you—
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba?
I can't believe it. And to think, however, and we have to find out who— Ask his crew, but state anything else?
I need to be going.
Your
The pleasure is
What can I do?
What do you think of your...
He knows how to make people... He's a captain.
Does he get on well?
He was suspicious, and...
Good day. What can I do for you?
What do you think about...
He is... but anything... Farewell, then.
Hello.
What do you think...
He's a good captain.
He's aloof. Doesn't get along with...
You're still far. The only one who gets a smile. She's gracious.
If he's a...
Yes. Anything else?
I need to...
Smooth say.
Hello, my darlings. It's rare to see the upper crust. Do you and yours want to have a good time?
I'm sorry, but I'm not...
Really? What would you like?
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot.
He's one of my regulars, it's true.
Does he confide in you?
Sorry, my dear. But
How about a change of scenery and a chance to work in a more
become a courtesan? But don't you...
I'm the legate of the congregation, and the governor's cousin.
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss such a chance.
Did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men and his superiors?
Oh, they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near. He says everyone is unfair towards him and doesn't recognize his talents. And it has turned him bitter.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes. He's become...
Did he tell you about his plan?
Like everyone else, he told me that he would soon be someone very... and that he would marry me.
Thank you, Gretchen.
This man is a complete traitor. Bitter, dissatisfied, and anxious. We should follow him tonight. He may finally lead us to some solid proof.
We can see everything from here.
Here he is, red-handed.
Yes, let's go. Leave it there for now. Leave it there for now. He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Captain Reuben will no longer harm the Nauts, and we have retrieved his... But alas, we could not identify his buyer.
A shame. But what matters is we owe you a lot, Desarde. I will not... You have my full... Anything else?
I need to be going.
Greetings. Quartermaster Herbert. I'm in charge of these barracks.
Desarde.
Nice to meet you, What can I do for you?
Quartermaster Manfred sent me.
I was expecting such a visit. And This commandeering business may just spell the end of the Guard. Without the Naught's transport, we are... I don't understand what could have happened. It's as if some members of the Guard obey others' commands.
We had trouble with a criminal organization. I wouldn't be surprised if they were behind.
Oh, this is terrible news, Your Excellency.
By speaking to those in charge of those in command of this...
Since you neutralized me while waiting for a new senior... They are Lieutenants Alexander, Klaus, and Ermelind.
Do you think they're honorable?
I won't vouch for them, if that's what you're asking. I don't know...
Thank you, Quartermaster.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is
Oh! You are the legate of the congregation. I am Lieutenant
I'm conducting an investigation. We must work fast and find out who organized. Do you know the men?
All I can tell you, as foolish as it sounds, since our previous commander's coup attempt, we lack senior officers. I suspect the supporters...
It's not impossible. I dealt with Major Herman, who was...
It's only an idea, of course.
I'll leave you, Lieutenant. Hello. I am...
Desade, Legate. Nice to meet you, Your Excellency.
Well, I didn't know I was so famous. Can you tell me anything about the ship that was
A complete act of piracy.
Do you know who these guards were?
No, and no soldier is missing here. But since the commander's men start muttering, some recruits have suffered violence, but...
Do you think something...
It seems obvious to me.
I see. I'll leave you to...
Your Excellency, if you really want to know...
To whom do I have...
Quiet! No one must know that I don't forget the church tonight.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Klaus.
I'm investigating the illegal... Do you happen to know the men responsible and the officer they served under?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I only took office in... I was sent here to remedy the lack of officers following... Are you sure that this commandeering is not the...
Not totally. Managing the crew...
I see.
Farewell, Lieutenant. The Lieutenant's interrogation produced nothing. This sergeant is our only lead.
With this gang's reign of terror, we were lucky to have come across him.
Here you are. That will be understandable.
What do you know about this?
More than I would like. Now ask me any questions you want.
If you're part of this...
I joined this gang some time ago. I naively thought that it would only be a matter of... But I found myself involved in a sordid business. We captured them to sell them as slaves. They're very popular. I participated for a long time. And the horror of this traffic...
Who took possession of...
Soldiers from the garrisons. Members of the boat was supposed to be used to transport. Someone must have had enough. Now they've pulled this big. Egon would never have made such a mistake.
Do you know who...
No. Everything is very compartmentalized. Each group knows only its direct... Not only do I not know the big boss, but I don't know anything about his other...
And who gives you your...
Lieutenant Ermelin. That woman is... After the business with the ship, she told us that we had to get... She wants to clean up behind... My friend is a...
If we want to prevent this massacre...
They're kept in a former...
Is it well guarded?
No. Numbers are so when Ermelin...
Well, when Ermelind and her soldiers come...
With all due respect...
We could ask...
Do you think they will?
If it only... They'll also be able...
We will need to act quickly.
I'll go get help.
Thank you. That way I can...
We should go to Vedluk.
Let me accompany you. Deirdre is always suspicious. I could help you convince him.
Excuse me, are you Cecilius?
I am a healer.
My cousin.
Well, that's terribly sad. Was he wounded?
Alas, no.
Now that's a...
Is your faith so fragile? Do you not think that...
There's some truth in it. Very good, but do not...
Thousand...
May the illusion... I will...
I have not lost... Here is the logging facility. The prisoners must be in that cabin.
No one pass it.
I will pass. You're free.
Thank you. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey.
It was Sergeant France who told us where to find you.
France? So he kept his word. I had hoped he would.
Stay hidden here for now. We will set...
Then we will fight by your side.
No. You're in no condition to fight. It's better that you stay here. When we are done with them, you...
You're there. Were you able to get rid of the guards?
Yes, and we have released the prisoners.
Are you alone? Have you not managed?
No.
Ermelind and her troops shouldn't be long.
Anything to report, Sergeant Frank?
Negative, Lieutenant.
Where did the guards go?
I don't know.
How can you not know? Hey!
We got them.
Make sure Lieutenant Ermelind is shackled and brought back to She will probably be sent to New... She has a lot to teach.
I hope she can help you put...
We will take refuge in the Dries.
Breg, it's a hope you'll... In the meantime, I will do everything...
You are a better man than you think. I will be glad to...
We should go.